What's up, everyone? This is Francisco, and we just got an update of the Franklin fire. It says it burned over 2,200 acres, um, and well, I wanted to kind of um, point out that um, well, I just kind of like wanted to bring up some 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 good ideas and propose some good ideas to all of you out there, because a lot of these firefighters,
they're saying that
a lot of these firefighters are they're over here on the streets. See how it shows the view for the streets? Well, a lot of these firefighters, the firefighter trucks and all that, are on the roads, while the fires are over here, like a couple thousand feet away, and they're basically like sitting ducks. They're not able to really help out unless the fire is near them. And I noticed a bunch of fire trucks in this in this one video. I think it was this one. It might have been a different one. Yeah, this. I think the other one. It was. I think it was a different one. It was a different video, but yeah, because I've been kind of like following this. Because last night, or yeah, yesterday in the morning, we drove out to LAX, and I was able to see the plume of smoke, and then a huge tail, like a huge trail of smoke. Just getting blown away from the scene, and we were headed to work. We didn't start work till like, I think it was 10:30 in the morning, but I noticed it like around 8:30, around that time. So who knows? I probably started work at 9, but I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I get so distracted with other things, with other yeah, just other things. And well, right here they kind of highlighted. See right here, it's not showing on the actual thing here, but in the little view here, when I go like this at 3:16, 3:26, It shows 1,051 feet away from this these residential homes right here. And what I was thinking, what I propose, since there's a lot of like fire trucks everywhere and a lot of ground units, is for each and every single one of them to have some type of like drone, or like some of these helicopters, like more of them, to get the water and pour it over the fire. And I'm thinking that this stuff should be done like with drones or something like that. I know I already created another video talking about this one idea where I said that AI technology will basically do it all by itself. So it will go around looking for water sources. It'll pick up the water and pour it wherever there's fire. And with AI technology, it already knows which people have swimming pools. If we go to like Google Maps, and we zoom in one particular area, like I live right here on Wyborn, and we can get I don't know if it's the terrain view. Oh, the satellite view. Okay. So in the satellite view, it shows that like this house right here in the corner has a swimming pool with water. This is our house. We have a swimming pool, but it has no water in it now. Back in that time, I had a ton of water, stagnated water. Look at this one. There's a house over here with a swimming pool, clean water. Over here, there's another one. And what's it called? It's in Malibu. Malibu, California. That's where the fire's at, the Franklin fire. So, see right here it says Franklin fire. So it's right next to the coast here, the ocean. So imagine if you guys had like 1,000 drones and you guys had them going in circles, and as soon as they started reaching, or as soon as they start coming back towards the ocean coast, they'll pick up water and then circle right back around to pour the water on the flames. That's what I can think of. And again, if there's any swimming pools in this general location, because look at, there's a lot of a lot of homes over here. I think there's homes. Yeah, look at this. So there's a ton of water right here in this swimming pool. This other home has another swimming pool, and no one's touching these water resources. There's this other home with the water in it, and these homes are burning down. You know, and there's no reason for that. There's a swimming pool right here. There's another swimming pool over here. There's another swimming pool right here. Another one over here. And I mean, let me look it up real quick. What's the average water in a swimming pool? Says the average depth of a swimming pool is around 6 to 8 feet deep, with a typical residential pool measuring between 10 to 20 feet wide and 20 to 40 feet long in length. Look right here. It says, how big is a 25,000 gallon pool? How much water do I have in my pool? If it's 16 by 32, you're looking at 20,000 gallons. 18 by 36, 25,000 gallons. 20 by 40, 30,000. 24 by 44 feet, 45,000 gallons. So there you guys have it. You know, like a general idea of you know, how much water is like readily available to these drones. Over here we have more homes, and I do see a couple of pools. This one right here, another one over here, over here. Yeah, like there's a ton of swimming pools. One right here, three of them right here. And again, the ocean coast is right here. So there's a ton of water. It's just getting that water from here to there. So you know, it doesn't really matter how big you guys have to make these planes. But they could be massive or small. And I mean, I'm telling you guys, like, I think this little light right here might be a fire truck. fire truck, fire truck. Look at all these fire trucks. Fire truck, fire truck, fire truck. And when you guys look at it from a zoomed out perspective or outlook, there's just a ton of firefighters driving around on the roads, and they can't do anything. So what would be better? If all these people in fire trucks were operating drones, or if they were out there you know, doing other things on the ground. And for them to get from here to over here, they can't even do that. They would have to go off-roading, or they would have to travel from this location all the way around to the other side of the mountain. And by that time, like 30 minutes or 40 minutes will pass. And, since these guys are professionals, it would be better if they were the ones operating the drones. So right here you guys can see some fire trucks. I don't know, this is a fire truck. These are all fire trucks right here. It looks like it anyway. Fire truck right here, I think. I'm not too sure though. It might be a house. It might be a home. But I wish I could play this video for all of you to see it, because it's different when I am looking at images. So I don't even know. These might be fire trucks. That looks like a fire truck right here, right underneath this Palm Canyon lane. Yeah, they are fire trucks, because look at, you can see the little lights. So there's a bunch of fire trucks right there, and like I said, they're practically sitting ducks. And there's a lot of other people, there's a ton of people that could be assisting in these type of situations from home. If we look at let's look at Malibu population. Yeah, let's say 2024. It says the population of Malibu, California is in 2024 is estimated to be around 10,650 people based on the 2020 census, and a 3.5% decrease from April 1st, 2020 to July 1st, 2023. So there you guys have it. I mean, and how many of these? How much percentage out of this number are firefighters? Um, and some of them are retired firefighters, and some of them are not even called to the scene. Some of them are at home doing whatever. So if somehow a lot more people could get involved, I mean, we're talking about, let's look it up. Um, uh, let's do a little bit of math right now. So when did the Franklin Franklin fire start? It says 10:50 p.m. Monday. A warning remains in effect along the Malibu coast until 2 p.m. The massive fire was first reported a little after 10:50 p.m. Monday near South Malibu Canyon Road and Station boundary just south of the Puma area, according to the Los Angeles County Fire Departments. Okay, so Monday at 10:50. Let's just round up to 11. And it's about that time right now. So it's been what? 24 hours. Wait, Monday. Today's Wednesday. So that's already 48 hours. 48 hours for more people to get involved and to fly these, drone things right here. So that would have gave a lot of you time to prepare yourselves and plenty of time to begin, turning off the fire by using these like this approach, this logic. Because I have already pointed out that there's a lot of vehicles out there, a lot of traffic, and I pictured like this many like drones to put out a fire. I'm talking about, hundreds of thousands of them. And it's pretty much like the self driving, like Teslas. So like more futuristically, I can picture a lot of these drones, going to these locations to put out fires. And there's the unmanned aircraft. And these are, I think, mainly used for like the military or whatever. But this is also something I can, picture to put out fires. It says flying high, unmanned aircraft in the future of transportation, blah 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 blah. You know, I can picture something like this, but like hundreds of thousands of them working all at the same time, and synchronized without any accidents to make matters worse. Okay, and if you guys think that's not possible, what is possible? Because there's a ton of self-driving vehicles on the roads right now. And again, these a lot of these people are just like sitting ducks. And but when I say sitting ducks, I mean like ducks in water. Like on the water, like this. You know, they're not doing anything. I mean, even if they want to, it's obvious they're there for a reason. And they want to assist and they want to help out, but they're unable to. And then there's the the Franklin fire, houses burned. Yeah, this one right here. So, look at it says a day ago, 4 hours ago, 22 hours ago. No, Mom, thanks. So, this is some serious stuff right here. And you know how long it takes to just put out one fire in one home? For one home. I mean, we're talking about house burning. We are talking about like a whole crew dedicated to putting out one fire, just one fire. A few fire trucks with access to water. And like, see, there's people driving around. They can't even get involved, even if they wanted to, just like the firefighters over here. Just waiting for orders, waiting for new orders on what to do. So that's when I think this idea with like the unmanned drones will help out. But I'm not looking at it like on a small like level or scale. I'm talking about like even like this one right here. This one looks pretty big. Or even something bigger, like this. that will be able to suck up a lot of water, kind of like like these helicopters. Um, fire, helicopters, helicopters. Hell, helicopters. I always, I always pronounce it helicopter. Anyways, so this helicopter, um, type of thing, or like this one right here. But creating a lot of them, creating a ton of them, so they could pick up the water, they could suck up the water, um, and go back to the fire, and throwing the all the water onto the fire. And like right here, I think this is like some fire retardant stuff, so like the fire won't spread or whatever. So to begin with, that this fire retardant will already be in the planes, in each and every single one of them. So imagine how fast we will be able to put out a fire. Because we don't know how many fires were burned. I'm sorry, how many fires were burned? How many houses were burned? Franklin firehouses burned. Let's go to count. Let's try to figure out a count of all the houses that were burned so far. It says structures affected, seven destroyed, and 9 damaged according to a preliminary count. Homes, people evacuated, 2,000 homes under evacuation orders, more than 6,000 under evacuation warnings. See, and these 6,000 people, they could all get involved somehow without, actually being there. And we could do this from anywhere in the world. Because the internet, it's everywhere. And what's his name? Elon Musk. He sent out those Starlink drones in space. To provide internet, where internet is needed and required at any given time, at any given point. And especially for times when it's mostly required and desperately required. And in these type of cases, I'm thinking that people that get paid to do other types of work, people that are on the computers all day long, if somehow you professionals out there could stop them from working on fucking vehicles and advertisements or whatever the fuck they do. You people can tell them, you know what? We have a state of emergency, and we need you to stop working on whatever the fuck you're working on right now and focus on this. And you're going to get paid for it. So people will automatically and instantly get to work. But my vision obviously is to have AI technology do all this all by itself. And the the idea is not too far fetched. It's actually a proven concept with watch it. I'll type in hundreds of drones flying together. It says drones have been spotted flying in swarms near military bases and other sensitive sites in the United States, including blah 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 blah. I don't even know, but I'm talking about more for like a show for people to view. Okay, so right here, look, it says 250 drones. They're creating these light shows. Look at this, and they have sensors and stuff like that, so they won't crash into each other. So this is the idea as well. I mean, even if they could, even if each and every single one of them was able to, siphon up like 5 gallons per drone, all those gallons of water will add up. And, eventually you guys will be able to, put out these fires. But obviously, professionals will have to get involved to figure out the safest way to go about this without the drones breaking apart, or the drones catching on fire, or the drones falling out of the sky and causing other problems, or worse, more spreading the fire and stuff like that. See, I think these might be fighters, or it might be just a fire. I'm not sure, but I think I have made my point clear. Oh yeah, this right here is definitely a fire truck right here. There's some over here, and they're just there, not doing anything. And when I say that, I don't mean it in a bad way, or me talking bad about them. Okay, because they're there doing their job either way. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys can follow along with what I'm saying, and pretty much like I don't know, perfect this idea somehow. On a big scale level. This one, I think it is showing a bunch of freaking drones right here. It says Marysville Summer Fest to have drone show to commemorate city's 100 100th anniversary. It says previous drone presentation put on by Starlight Aerial Productions. Marysville Summerfest will have a showcase of 100 drones on Saturday to commemorate the city's 100th anniversary. And it was provided by Jason Brown. This image here. So right here is just showing 100 drones according to this. But it looks like there's more. See, and everyone's on their freaking phones. You know, so you guys could definitely get involved somehow. You know, like putting out fires like that, that's a thing of the past. You know, we have to think bigger and smarter because there's a lot more people now. And more goods that people have in their homes. Smart cameras, smart cars, smart TVs, you know, smart locks, expensive shit that has been transported from, you know, places around the world, from across the world, you know. So when it comes to money, money shouldn't be an issue. Money shouldn't be a problem. You know, and not just that, but you guys are spending money on stupid ass shit. So there's no reason why you people can't do this. It says, what is a drone show and how does it work? I mean, look at all these drones right here to make up this one spaceship illusion. You know, one thing I can think of is what, you know, where you guys spend a lot of stupid money is that Las Vegas Dome TV or monitor. And that thing was expensive to fucking build. Look at 1.2 million. Oh no, I think this thing was. Oh, okay. What is the 2.3 billion sphere in Las Vegas? The venue's exterior also features 580,000 square feet, 54,000 M2 of LED displays. Fair measures 366 feet 112 m high and 516 feet 157 m wide. The arena cost 2.3 billion, making it the most expensive entertainment venue built in the Las Vegas Valley. 2.3 million. I mean billion. With a B, not with an M. And then there's more information regarding this on Wikipedia. So I'm not making this stuff up. This is real stuff. This is real. And talk about entertainment. When it comes to a drone show, putting out a fucking fire, I think a lot of people will be recording, and and they'll get a show all for free. Something that was caused, hopefully accidentally, will turn into a free show for everyone to view, whether online or just going outside and checking out all the movement above their heads. So yeah, there's a lot to consider, and to think through. But since these people that are using these drones to make money with these light shows in the form of drones, they have the technology, they have studied and they have perfected the way for drones to fly synchronized together, right along each other, right next to each other, without crashing into each other, without causing any problems and stuff. So it'll just be a matter of purchasing that software for the fire department, and this software can be shared with all the fire departments throughout the world, and more people will get involved, and they will come up with better ideas, and they will basically improve upon that. So there's no excuse why this fire is still ongoing right now. Let's look it up. Franklin fire containment. Yeah, percentage. 2 hours ago, it says live Franklin fire in Malibu grows to nearly 3,900 acres with 7% containment after homes destroyed, according to the ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Pepperdine canceled classes for the day and students were ordered to shelter in place again. See right here, it says that the fire started on Monday at approximately 11 p.m. That's interesting, PM, because I noticed the fire like around 8 or 9 or 10 a.m. around that time. But anyway, I think I'm talking about the same fire. But but it says it started at just about 10 acres, but has grown to nearly 3,900 acres. And here's an image of it. And you know that's a lot of fucking fire. That's a lot of that's a whole lot of bullshit. There's no reason why this fire has grown so fucking big right next to the fucking shore. You know, and people are always talking about technology, technology, technology. Having the latest and greatest, having the latest and greatest, all these fucking smart cars, smart homes. Like, what the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. And, you know, these guys, they're over there just rambling off. Oh, the fires, the fires. Oh, don't worry, people. Just go home. Just go home. Go to your family members out of the area. You know, evacuate. Don't stay in the fire. Don't go into the fire zone. You're only risking your lives and the lives of your loved ones. And I mean, there was another fire around here in Lake Elsinore not that long ago. And you know, they had like animal control. Um, oh shit! I just realized this is playing this video over here. Sorry about that. So so all of the people's livestock, they were able to take them to like a certain area where professionals were taking care of people's livestock, horses, fucking cows and shit, pigs, dogs, cats, snakes, fucking fish, you know, anything you can think of. And instead of these people doing something, they're over there saying things that people already know. And they're giving you guys updates. Even the news spokespeople are over there. Oh, let me show you the fire. And then they're showing all kinds of fucking images. Talking about the fire. Just rambling off, not doing shit. Just blah, 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 blah. And then all of you that are away from the fire, you don't give a fuck. You're playing video games. You lovebirds are inside of your nest, making love. You know, kids are outside playing, not giving a shit. Which, you know, it's fine. You know, the Bible says, let the children play. You know, But I think with technology, I think anyone that wants to get involved should be able to. Because there is some students right now who are getting taught by AI technology, and there's no teachers involved. So, when I say if anyone that wants to get involved should be able to get involved, I'm also referring to, the new generation of children who are getting taught by AI technology, because they will most likely know more than the average person when it comes to battling fires with AI technology. And not the old way of doing things. And using human intelligence to combat these fires. I mean, we'll be talking about AI technology using its own brains and its own wisdom and knowledge, and communicating with all these drones all simultaneously, all at the same time. And I think if we were to start two fires on purpose, technology versus humans, I think AI technology will win. I think AI technology will have a faster rate at distinguishing the fires. So even if it's at, let's say AI technology wins by 40%, that will mean that each and every fire out there in the world could be, turned off and extinguished at a 40% faster rate. Which makes all the difference. If it takes humans 3 days to put out a fire, technically we're reducing that by 50% with AI technology. So now it will only take a day and a half. And since the fire is not as big when it reaches 3 days, we're looking at around only like 1 day, if that, with AI technology. So don't take my information the wrong way. All I'm doing is throwing out my ideas of how to professionally extinguish wildfires. And I'm just a viewer, just like all of you are. And I'm watching this online, through my laptop. And I see a lot of fire trucks scattered everywhere. And, some of them are like on the opposite side of the fire. They're where the fire already passed, already swept through. You know, the fire's going in a whole different direction. And some of these fire trucks are, you know, like over here and stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, like these firefighters are trained to do what they do. Maybe they were never advised regarding this approach. So maybe what I'm talking about is more futuristic. But it's like, come on. You guys, that's why I brought this up. You guys could spend $2.3 billion on a fucking TV, an exterior TV, but you guys can't fucking come up with, you know, the money to create more of these fucking, you know, fire helicopters. You know, even if they're not AI technology operated, you know, I mean, what's the issue? You people don't have enough pilots, not enough fucking volunteers, not enough trained professionals. What's really the issue when it comes down to this stuff? I mean, how many of these things are even out there? Like right now, how many? Um, fire helicopters are in the Franklin Fire Containment. Okay, let's just click on that real quick. Look at it. It says over 1,500 first responders continued working on around the clock in Malibu to contain the wild-driven Franklin fire, as nearly 20,000 residents. Blah blah blah. So 1,500 first responders. That's a lot of people, and a lot of these people could each be operating one of these drones. Imagine how much faster these fires, or this wildfire, imagine how much faster it will get churned off and extinguished if each and every single one of them was fucking operating and controlling one of these you know, drone things. And I don't know how you people are going to create them. I don't know if you guys are going to go all out and, you know, create massive looking things like this, or, you know, something tiny. Something tiny is like child's play. I think that you people need to, like this right here. This is tiny, tiny little fucking drone, but it looks like this person is holding at least like a 5 gallon, um, like Home Depot, Lowe's, container. So if somehow, you guys can, have a ton of these, each, scooping up 5 gallons of water, um, to pour over the fire, it will eventually equate to a ton of gallons, per hour or per minute or whatever, however you people want to look at it. Or you guys can, you guys can do it like this, little tiny little things, or you guys can, go all out and create something more more massive, more bigger. But one of the little ones will be like something like this. This person's right here operating it. And again, with AI technology, you guys can highlight all the water reservoirs in the area and the lakes and stuff like that as well. Because, oh yeah, there's like, well, there's just different views, but, AI technology will just like instantly know. See, like right here, it looks like a river. Some type of water source. Malibu Creek. Well, there you fucking have it. There's a creek. Perfect for this type of situation. And then, so there's that. Plus, all the homes, again, that have the swimming pools. And if you people want to bitch and complain about, who's going to pay for my water, and if you people want to get all, greedy and like sentimental about these people taking your water and your chemicals, your chlorine capsules that you purchased to keep your water nice and clean, or if you guys complain later on that there's contaminants in your water, in your swimming pool, that were caused by the drones and this and that. I mean, I'm pretty sure a separate company will come and address those issues with you guys, more professionally. But in the heat of the moment, is fuck what you think. And fuck your swimming pool and the condition of it. Because If it was your little neighborhood burning down, bitch, you wouldn't give a fuck about your swimming pool. And that's the least of everyone's worries in the heat of the moment. Hmm. You know what? I mean, I've shared this already with all of you. You know, through different videos and stuff like that. You know, so this is not a fucking joke. You know, this is not a fucking laughing matter. You know, I'm being serious about this shit. Like this one right here. Oh yeah, like these. I kind of like these with the little scooper, especially for like the drones. It will have like the bucket. Well, it will have like the bucket underneath, kind of like this one. I don't know what the fuck the other one was, but like this one right here. Well, what's going on? So something like this. It will have like the bucket, and then it will scoop. You know, like I said, like 5 gallons of water, and then it'll be released at the bottom of it or some shit like that. Simple little design. Or you guys can make a lot of these, you know. So I really don't know what would be the best approach to take. You know, like I said, it's all optional, and it's up to 100. It's up to the people 100%. You know, whatever the fuck you people want to do. You know, like again, I'm just sharing my advice, my own thoughts. You know, out loud. Um, and people normally don't listen to me, so you know, and people just do whatever the fuck they want anyway. So that's what I'm saying. It's up to the people. So you know how you people vote and shit. Well, if you people want these helicopters, then go with this fucking helicopter. If you guys want these helicopters, go with these fucking helicopters. If you guys want drones, go with the fucking drones. I really don't give a shit. But come on. I mean, what do we see out there? Only like 3 fucking helicopters? And then there's the plane ones too, right? There's planes. See, look at all these. There's like a bunch of them. And then there's the airplane ones too. Airplane, water, fire. This aircraft, water, fire extinguisher. Wait, aircraft? No, not that. Airplane. Oh my god. Now I was thinking I'm looking for something for inside the fucking plane, and I'm not. This is fucking annoying. Airplane. Fire. Maybe fire and rescue. Fire and rescue, huh? Planes. I was actually watching this movie not that long ago. It was actually a good movie. Yeah, so that's why I know that there's different planes. There's different um, ideas and concepts and stuff like that. So this is yeah. So I think this one right here is like a big airplane that can also pick up water. But an airplanes are outdated. Airplanes are a thing of the past. You know, they don't even have vertical landing and takeoff. So I wouldn't rely too much on planes. I think planes are unreliable. And very cheap. Very poor designs. You know, it's much easier to fly an airplane when it has vertical landing and takeoff capabilities. You know, but it's all in perspective, and it's all optional what you people want to do, and how you guys want to go about it. But I've noticed some of these, um, especially when the freaking Lake Elsinore fire erupted like a volcano. How it just ignited and shit like that. I think I noticed some of these big planes. I think I might have recorded a little bit of that as well, but so yeah, let me just type in real so I won't show all this cartoon stuff. Yeah, like this one. So this is more like an airplane and not a helicopter. And it's interesting because in the freaking movie, it was talking about like retired airplanes as opposed to new ones. And there was an airplane, it might have been this one, that was like, oh, I retired because, you know, things are changing, things are, you know, getting better. And I mean, it would just be safer for the actual firefighters, I think, to take this you know, these routes. Oh yeah, and like I said, people from anywhere in the world will be able to get involved. So like all kinds of, so there will be like a network of firefighters working together to combat fires with drones, and eventually we'll just hand it over to AI technology. That's what I'm thinking. But in the meantime, I'm thinking like kind of like airports. There's a ton of airports or firefighter stations. So it won't even matter where there is a fire. It could be in a whole different country, and people from anywhere in the world, that are on the clock, will be able to, just fly a drone from the other side of the world and assist in extinguishing the fire. And that right there is more like, true love and a people working together to destroy the works of the enemy, the real enemy. And maybe that's why God gave us AI technology, to help us in these matters. Because I always question God, like, where the fuck are you at in all of this? If you're God, if you're all powerful, why are you allowing this shit to happen right now? But God is not helping us. God is not here helping us fucking put out these fires. So we can't give God too much credit. Okay? All you preachers out there starting all these organizations, starting churches, this fucking church, this church, this organization, this fucking organization. And it's not really helping a lot of people. Especially not in these matters. So online we could actually look up active fires. And it should pull up like a map of all the fires. Right here it says 7,918 wildfires right now. Current emergency incidents. Ongoing emergency responses in California include all 10 plus acre wildfires. Total emergency responders, close to 1 million people. Just a little bit over over 500,000 people. And these right here, I think this RX or whatever this is a fire. But see, everything is highlighted. There's even some over there in Mexico. Over here in San Diego, Los Angeles area, San Francisco. Oh no, I thought this was San Francisco. when I zoom in, it doesn't really behave like Google Maps. Maybe because it's an image or something. Um, See, there's one in San Diego. It says containment 70%, San Bernardino 0%, Los Angeles 7%. So, the math is there, the statistics are there, it's an open book source. It's an open book test. So there's no fucking excuse why this stuff haven't been introduced. Especially with all these vehicles, self-driving themselves. Or why else did fucking Elon Musk send out those Starlink satellites just to provide people with internet? For what? For what if we're not going to be using that shit? And it also ensures that these devices get the connectivity, internet connectivity that are required, that they need to function correctly. And I don't need to be explaining myself. These professionals already know. They should already know how this stuff works. And this is just in California. What does this button do? Oh, it says right here, it says prescribed fire. What the fuck does that even mean? I mean, I'm new to this stuff, so let me type in definition or meaning. It says a prescribed fire, also known as a controlled burn, is a planned fire used to meet specific goals, reduce wildfire risk. Prescribed fires can reduce the amount of fuel available for destructive wildfires, restore ecosystems. Prescribed fires can help restore natural ecosystems and improve wildlife habitats, maintain historic landscapes. Prescribed fires, that's what I just looked up right now. Prescribed fires can be used to maintain, can also mean to maintain historic landscapes such as the open grasslands at Saratoga National Historic Park, help endangered species. Prescribed fires can help in endangered species recover, control plant diseases. Prescribed fires can help control plant diseases, clear downed trees. Prescribed fires can help clear down trees. Okay, so that's what that means. So that's why there's a huge number of those. So I'm going to unselect that. Let me select on counties. So now it's showing us the counties. So there it looks like there's a lot of them right now in in Southern California, and just a few in Northern California. Oh wait, this is a helicopter. I mean, that's one fucking huge helicopter. It's almost as big as what lake is this? Is this even a lake? What the fuck is it? But yeah, it looks like there's just like one fire over here, a couple. Red flag warning, smoke and haze forecast. Let's click on lightning activity. Doesn't seem like it changed much. It's not raining possibly anywhere in California. But look at San Bernardino, the San Bernardino fire. Oh, it's just 10 acres, no wonder. 0% containment. San Diego, it was only 38 acres at 70%. And then obviously the Los Angeles one, close to 4,000 acres and only 7% containment. How unfortunate. So the San Bernardino fire is called Rogers Fire. San Diego fire is called Border 79 Fire. And obviously the Los Angeles fire is called Franklin Fire. Let's just click on the Franklin Fire button here. Link. 7% containment. Almost close to 4,000 acres. One county, Los Angeles. Wow, and it looks like it just took everything out. Yep. Like exactly what the devil wants. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy our happiness, our homes, our families. Did I already say joy? So anyway, so professionals will be able to assist from anywhere in the world, and depending on the acres. Right here, look at there's like this thing that shows the least to greatest, and then or the greatest to lowest. So, and then it shows the containment. So it shows this information, this data. So if there is like a huge wildfire breakout, and I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking people would do this manually, help out and stuff, but the way I'm thinking about it is with AI technology. That way, any fire that just gets out of control will be able to get addressed, um, expediently, almost immediately, without any, little to no effect on people's properties, residential properties, commercial properties. I mean, even if you guys were just focusing on that, that would be what everyone wants, because like this says here, there's the prescribed fires, which was somehow already selected. Okay, so like we learned, these are fires that are started on purpose for many reasons. And I already, like I already said, I already shared those reasons earlier in the video just now. So it looks like it shows where these planes are. There's one over here, there's one over here. And I don't know if these are like planes that are just waiting to be used, or if they're active in some way. Over here it shows that they're using some type of airplane, but one's not gonna cut it. 2, 3, 4. We need like 100 of these motherfuckers. You motherfuckers have money for the sphere in Los Angeles. That cost, how much was it again? 2.3 billion. Then you people have money for space rockets. So let's all cut through this shit, and let's not give each other the runaround. If fuel is the problem, then why the fuck are you guys spending it on rockets? For space exploration, that's a good one. Clap. I congratulate you. You're smart. That's a good one. Space exploration, it's been going on for a long time. But if people want to make an excuse that fuel is the problem, and that's the reason why there's only a small number of these fucking airplanes. That are putting out fires. It just doesn't make sense to me. And that's the reason why I'm recording this video. Because we're talking about real people having to evacuate their homes. People losing their homes. Their businesses. I mean, just look at the Maui fire. The Maui fire took out like 2,000 homes. Maui fire in 2023. And this happened in less than what? 24 hours. All this devastation in less than 24 hours. So these drones could respond way much faster than fire trucks and people. And they could get around much faster. So you people will have speed in your advantage. And in this time and age, it's all about speed. I mean, look at this house that didn't even get burned. They should make this into like a monument. Maybe the government should buy it and be like, turn it. They should convert it into like a museum, and then like show history stuff there. I don't know, whatever you people do. Like, look at all this water on the coast. And then there's water over here. And I would have died thinking that how could I could outrun this fucking fire. I would have ran over here like above the fucking the hill area, only to discover that the fire was coming up here too. And then imagine if someone did run up here, if they were running up here, eventually they got swallowed up by the fire as well. Jesus Christ. I mean, look at all this stuff. All these homes burnt. It was a nightmare. And then to top it off, it was windy and cold. There were cyclones going on at that time, as people were traveling around the highway next to the ocean. And then people's roofs and their gutters and their sheds were flying everywhere, debris everywhere. And then to make matters worse, the visibility was was like super like low visibility. And then these people didn't even understand like the very seriousness of this fire. So there was traffic. A lot of people were stuck in traffic as everything was burning. So maybe you guys could even create like some of these drones, but for, like rescue, search and rescue, um, even to evacuate, firefighters that are, um, that might be stuck or trapped, like somewhere in the fire. And you guys are, know fully well about it. This is not a fucking video game. I mean, just imagine traveling from here to all the way over here. I mean, on a, like in a fucking vehicle. Like, come on. Helicopters, drones, they can fucking fly much and travel much faster than any vehicle. Um, and the way I'm looking at it is having an overview. Oh, yeah, like this. Of the whole country. Okay? And then sharing this software with other countries, and other countries sharing their updates with other countries as well, therefore perfecting this stuff to the max, to the highest potential. And being able to fucking operate these planes from anywhere in the world. So like for this one, for instance, there's a helicopter right here. Like, let's say there's a fire right here in Dallas, Texas. All I would have to do is like select it. It'll be connected to my digital account, my digital ID account. AI technology will scan who I am, and then it'll give me the authorization to fly the airplane. And, I'll be able to do what I have to do to put out the fire. And other information will also be shared on my screen. Like the altitude I'm flying, or the altitude the aircraft is at. If there's other aircrafts in the area, and where they are positioned. And I don't know, maybe you people can create, more rules and regulations to go about this more professionally. so that these planes are not crashing into each other and causing other problems. So I'm thinking like, having like some type of flight path from, either left to right, like counter clockwise, and or either counterclockwise. So everyone's flying in the same direction, and they're which will avoid like air traffic fucking like crashing into each other or whatever. um and I mean, depending on how involved you people are in this, that will determine if you guys can travel to other countries and battle fires out there, because this is not going to show me. So maybe people, depending on their rank, maybe some people will only be limited to battle fires within their own states, or maybe even their own region. But if they have like a higher ranking, for higher ranking officers, that take this shit very seriously and that are responsible and educated and stuff like that, well, you people will be able to help other firefighters in different countries. So I'm talking about a whole lot of motherfucking aerial support. A whole lot of these fucking airplanes and drones, or whatever the fuck you people want to use. Like, you guys see all these RX signs? Like, that should be all drones right there. Like, completely covering everything. That way, if any fire gets out of control, well, it just won't. If any fire starts, it won't get out of control. It'll be quickly extinguished. Like in the heat of the moment. Because there's smart fire alarms. There's smart homes. If people make a report, regarding a fire, AI technology will be able to look into it as well. And just like, there's like AI fire detection cameras. Okay, so these cameras can report a fire, and since AI technology will be involved, it will be able to get involved after a certain point. And some of these drones, they're able to break into glass windows, like home windows, because some of them are designed that way. Um, so they could either get involved in small fires or not, you know. So after a certain degree, they can get involved, but I mean, that's up to the people. That's up to you people. But I believe that AI technology should be consented, should be given the approval to send out a couple of drones if it detects some type of fire in a residential or business, just to perform some type of head counts, or if the technology already knows AI technology already knows that there's people inside of the building. If there is any people inside of the building, that's when it will like automatically get involved, to either search for these people or to alert these people some way, somehow. I'm thinking like some type of like freaking emergency sounds, kind of like like the fire trucks, something like that. So when people see them, they will obviously know, okay, these are the fire department drones that are on site to put out the fire or to alert people, to get to safety or whatever. And obviously, these drones and AI technology, included with these drones, if people or AI technology wants to communicate with people on ground or in these buildings, it'll be able to. So you people will be able to say, hey, this is fucking fire lieutenant blah blah blah, and we're here to help. Remain calm, try to evacuate the building as safely as possible, or whatever you people do. And all these drones will do is scan for signs of life, and other things that you people might want to include or exclude. I don't really give a shit, but that's the idea behind this. And I think I just created a video not too long ago, talking about some other stuff. But I mean, I hope you people are, I hope that you people are beginning to understand how the internet and AI technology, how small little details matter, and how it's using all this information to help people. Okay, because there's a lot involved, not just fires. There's other things going on, all at the same time. There's thieves, there's robbers, there's fucking police pursuits, there's fucking active shootings, there's calls because people get injured. So this is all happening all at once. Emergency responders responding to different things. So not everyone is looking at the information from everyone's perspective. That's why everyone has a job, and it's their duty. It's the duty of, for everyone. It's the duty of the individual to only focus on the job requirements or the job requirements. It's not their job to be looking at and focusing on other people's fucking jobs and other people's job requirements, because that would take their focus and attention from their fucking job to doing other, someone else's job. And no one has the time for that. But with AI technology working with all this stuff all at once, that's what I represent. That's what I'm talking about. And as this technology is perfected more and more, I will be continuing. I'll be continuing to share my ideas and my feedback with all of you. And I've been doing this for a very long time. I mean, you guys can see my YouTube channel. I have a ton of videos that I have uploaded, a lot of time that I have sacrificed in order to do this. So no one can tell me shit. And like I said, even if people want to talk shit, it's up to you people at the end of the day how you people want to go about this. Okay? All I'm doing is like, I'm the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Like the movie 300. 300. Messenger gets kicked into the water well. I don't know how to spell well, but whatever. This scene right here where he says Spartus. Yeah. I'm just the fucking messenger. And I don't know what these stupid ass movies are even about to begin with. But that's besides the point. Complete ignorance. Here's this man that's unarmed, and this fucking dumb motherfucker wants to fucking kill him. And he does. Ignorance. And he was just a messenger. Oh, so this is the other video I thought of. So I recorded another video that I talk about utilizing any camera, even if it's outdated, and connecting it with the newest and greatest like software companies that have like facial detection, weapon detection, fire detection, and things of that nature. So even if you guys don't have a camera that doesn't have fire detection, I shared in my video another video talking about like these cameras where users could pay like $10,000 $10 a month for like an unlimited amount of cameras, because data matters. Okay, camera footage matters, and the more camera footage that authorities have, the faster it will be for them to address and to correct a case or an ongoing case or any involvement in a case. So the more information they have, the better it will be. That's why small little details matter. Because AI technology, it doesn't matter if it's a tiny little fire like this. One of your little outlets catches on fire. But that little fire right there is enough to spark up a whole fucking forest. So this is my YouTube channel here. And I just want to I want to recall and remind myself what I titled that video regarding the software to basically upgrade all the cameras in the world without having to actually upgrade your cameras. So I think it was this one. Police units detecting weapons. Even though, like in the description, it doesn't it doesn't specify anything about the software. Idea or whatever. Excuse me. So anyway, I just need a little break, so I'm going to smoke a cigarette real quick. So here I have police units detecting weapons, latest technology idea. And I think that was the video. I mean, I have so many videos, it's crazy. So I don't know if my internet is slower out here. I think it is. Let me see. It might have been this one right here. AI technology talk regarding crime prevention. But you know, if this software was created, um, and I think that it should, that would mean that other unforeseen things could be reported in the grand spectrum of information in this world, you know. And when someone reports a fire or something like that, the authorities will be able to see, and you know, they'll be able to see like the magnitude, if at all, of any fire. And I'm just referring to fires right now, since I'm talking about fires. Okay, not getting into other things. All right, so yeah, I mean, that is also something that I think I would be passionately in love in doing, to help and assist people and to keep people and communities safe and countries safe from any type of danger. So that's why it's very important that everyone works together as a team, just like a football game, or like any sport teams working as a team. It says a sport team working as a team refers to a group of athletes in a sport who actively cooperate, communicate effectively, and rely on each other's strengths to achieve a common goal during a game by utilizing coordinated strategies and playing their assigned roles to maximize their chances of winning rather than acting as individuals solely focused on their own performance. You see that? That's why I say the things that I say. And then it has other things here. Key aspects of a team working together in sports: shared responsibility. Each player understands their role and contributes equally to the team's success, whether it's scoring points, defending against opponents, or setting up plays. Communication: clear and timely communication between teammates is critical for executing plays effectively and adapting to changing situations on the field. Trust and support: players must trust their teammates to perform their roles and be willing to support each other when needed. Adaptability: a good team can adjust their strategies and tactics based on the opponent's actions and the flow of the game. Examples of team sports that heavily rely on teamwork: basketball, soccer, volleyball, hockey, rugby, and lacrosse, whatever that is. They don't. I'm surprised they don't have football in here, but you know, you guys could add or take away from this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. These are just examples. So yeah. Oh shit, what's going on? My phone's dying. My laptop is dying. And that's why Elon Musk and his supporters and people that work for him perfected the battery. Perfection of the battery. Batteries tested to perfection is an article in the Mag online library that discusses how to improve battery performance. The article covers topics such as optimal thermal dissipation, warm-up capabilities, and battery cycle life expansion. Here are some things to know about batteries. The electric potential performance between the battery's thermals is calculated by the formula, and I don't even know how to say this. V equals WQ, where W is the amount of work done to separate up opposite charges, and Q is the amount of charge separated. Car batteries typically have two metal thermals, one positive and one negative. The positive thermal is usually marked with a plus sign and is red, while the negative thermal is marked with a minus sign and is black. A battery's health can be described as excellent, good, or fair. Excellent, the battery is operating at maximum capacity. Good, the battery can charge normally, but its operating time may be reduced due to an increasing long-term battery life. Fair, the battery can charge normally, but it is close to the end of its usable life. So, this here is super important. If we're going to be using drones and stuff like that, I don't know if it'll be up to the people if they want to use other whether they want to use like electricity or gasoline or diesel or whatever. Is up to you people. So yeah, I think it's super important. I mean, it's either this, or you people just continue fighting fires the way you guys have been for many years. So, I mean, that's all I really have for right now. Um, there's more than one fire going on. And at any given time, this is not the first and possibly won't be the last. So this is just food for thought. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. It's already it's about to be 1 p.m. It's December 11th, 2024. And I'm going to end this video because I don't know, I'm going to take a nap or something. I just need to brainstorm a little bit more, and pretty much this is all the information that I have for right now. Even though I could probably come up with different things to talk about, but I think this is good for right now, and I think that in the meantime, one important thing to really work on will be the software for um, for AI technology to scan, any camera, whether it's a smart camera or not, and streaming that footage to a smart software company, where their software, their cameras, their technology will be able to detect these type of things, these dangers or whatever it might be, or even as simple as tracking down criminals and stuff like that. Um, so and having people pay to use their software for any of their cameras. And in the other video, I shared that they could provide an application so you people can receive alerts, fire alerts, or if someone is at your front door, or if you guys want to, like, I don't know. There's going to be a bunch of options for you guys to select from. Like, some people, they have the AI cameras and they're able to select whether or not they want to get notified when there's an animal around, or just people, or even vehicles. The list goes on and on and on. So I think it will be a great software company to create and to support for many reasons. And for a lot of companies right now that are dealing with upgrading their cameras on a regular basis for security reasons, well, this software company will help you not to spend money on newer cameras that come out, just because they came out with one or two additional features. So yeah, this software company is definitely a game changer, because now you guys don't have to spend money on new cameras and uninstalling the old ones and installing the new ones, and getting familiarized with a whole new application, and having to uninstall the old application and installing the new application and creating a whole new account and shit like that. So anyway, just praying for all of you. All of you guys are in my prayers, in my thoughts, and I'm going to continue my day listening to music and watching these fires unfold through the comfort of my home and through my camera, through my laptop. So thank you all for watching, and trust me, you guys will be hearing from me whenever another fire erupts, or another earthquake happens, or another tsunami, or any other natural disaster. And I'm practically going to be talking about the same crap.